Hi, this is Dean from Sentinel Candles. In today's project, I'm going to do a little bit of a weird experiment. The truth is, I have no idea, seriously, I don't have any idea what I'm going to do with these hearts in front of me. So on the table here we have hearts, and it goes from light pink all the way right through to purple. So that's the heart shaped. It's about 30 centimeters long, which fits perfectly into the mold. I've got some goat's milk soap here from Natural Candle Supply. I've also got some Best Friends fragrance from Nature's Garden. I love this type of experiment because from the time that I start cutting up this soap here, I have to try and figure out what I'm going to do with the embeds in front of me, and that's really a creative process, whether I cut them in half and move them all around inside the mold, or if I'm going to put them in one at a time on top of each other. Is there a shape? I'll sort of figure that out as I go through. I don't really have a plan for this particular one. Let's get started. To celebrate over 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away some of my soaps. So make sure that you watch my upcoming videos next week. Okay, so I've only just realized that with my Best Friends fragrance, it actually has vanilla in it, and I fear that this is going to go brown. The last batch I didn't do that, but I'm not quite sure if I actually added the vanilla stabilizer. So this is vanilla color stabilizer, so it will keep the soap white. So I'm going to add that to the base. I've melted down around about 550 grams of goat's milk. I've added some vanilla color stabilizer. I've also added 15 mils of Best Friends fragrance oil. Now, because I want to keep the hearts here off the bottom of the base, I'm going to pour a little bit in first, then let that set, then I'm going to put my heart. So I'm going to add a little bit. I don't know how much it's going to be at this stage. We'll soon find out, I guess, because I just want to keep it off the bottom of the base, but I don't want it raised too high that they won't fit in. Spray that I've put in as a base. I'm going to let that set, and then I'll put my hearts in, and then I'll pour around it. Okay, so my base has just hit 118. I'm going to spray my hearts. The order, I still haven't figured this out yet. I'm thinking darkest at the bottom and lightest at the top. I hope that's going to turn out alright, so we'll give that a go. So first of all, I'm going to spray inside, and I'm going to tip a little bit in here. Okay, and then I'm going to spray my hearts. So I'm not really concerned about how they end up, what shape, upside down or anything like that. I think it's all good. Just want to get it away from that edge though. One more. This one might actually be hanging out the top here. Okay, so I'll just spray that. I might try and melt down whatever's left in here and just pour it into this part here. I don't know if you can see it. There's just like maybe 3 to 5 mils on this side that's empty, but this side's completely full. It's gone solid. I can't move it over. Okay, so I've just melted down a little bit more and I've placed it in there, and it's probably the best I'm going to get. Really didn't measure this out properly, but that's what happens when you wing it. I didn't plan this one, as you knew from the beginning of the video, and you can see that it's actually probably about 5 mils too much. If I didn't pour as much in that first little bottom bit, then it probably would have been alright. Doing everything on the fly, you're bound to get little problems like this. So that's not so bad. I mean, it just hangs out the top, that's all. So I'll come back tomorrow morning and I'll unmold this and cut it up. Okay, so it's the next morning and I'm gonna unmold this Best Friends. It might be a bit bright on the camera, but you can see them all there. That looks quite nice. Well, that's probably a better view. So we'll cut this one up and see what it looks like inside. Alright, look what we got here. This turned out absolutely amazing. I am so happy with this. I actually thought overnight that worst case scenario the hearts fall out or something like that, but they are really tightly stuck in there. That was really good. You always think that the embeds could fall out, you haven't put enough rubbing alcohol in it or something like that, but this is just perfect. There is a couple of problems. You can see here that, and this one here as well, that because the heart was upside down, there was an air pocket. So the air got trapped, although it didn't happen to that one or the rest of them. So that's really kind of odd that it just happened to that one. So what do you think? Do you think it looks alright? If you do, leave your comments below. I'd love to hear them. So the fragrance for this one is Best Friends. I'll put all the details in the description. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.